Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you saw it. Breaking news. Dallas Goedert and the Philadelphia Eagles agree to a contract extension worth up to $59 million, 4 years, $59 million deal. A couple things went through my mind when I first saw the news. First of all, congratulations to Dallas Goedert. This had to happen. I mean, it's the only feasible reason I could see you moving on from Zach Ertz was to extend Dallas Goedert. Um, Dallas Goedert has been, talked about as being one of the best young tight ends in the National Football League for a couple years now. Well, actually, since he's been in the National Football League. I'm gonna keep a spade though. We haven't seen. Well, this is the first thing. The first thing that went through my mind, like, where is Avonte Maddox going to go? Dallas Goedert is not about to have a roommate now making over $10 million a year because they about to be coming through, Avonte. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear it. Go leave. Leave if you don't want to hear what's about to be happening in there. My man got the bag now, but shout out to Dallas Goedert, man. Speaking of Avonte Maddox, I think Avonte Maddox could be really looking at a contract extension as well because, he's playing lights out from the safety, from the cornerback position with bad coaching and bad play calling and all. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is in that regard. But at the same time, I haven't really seen that breakout performance from Dallas Goedert that says he's our guy. I haven't really seen it. I haven't really seen a trajectory like this from a tight end in a really, really long time. For real, one could argue that a lot of the stuff circling around Dallas Goedert right now was just hype. Have we really seen? We've seen him score a few times. We've seen him have some good games. Has Dallas Goedert had many 100-yard receiving games? Not that I'm aware of, if any. You know what I mean? So this sort of, I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion, with the concerns that I have with Dallas Goedert about availability, this sort of seems somewhat of a reach right now, like a reach. But it had to be done. Like, what could you do? Were you going to franchise tag him? Probably would have made more sense, honestly. You know what I mean? That might have made more sense, honestly, if he had the 5th-year option or whatever. But I mean, were you going to? Like, you could have. I think you could have done other things besides jump to this, big signing right now. Not saying he's not deserving, but his availability is the main thing that questions me. He's always nicked up. When we need him the most. Outside of Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert might be the best pass catcher on the team right now. So he's deserving of his money. Young, bright star. I hope this put a battery in his back, and I hope we can see another level of him. Now, knowing that you're the guy, I want to see you go out there and play like you're the guy more. This type of money right here, I need you to start. I mean, you got to start being available enough to get 8 to 9 targets a game for real. 8 to 9 targets a game for real. This type of bread, you got to be looking at being a top 5 tight end in this game. You know what I mean? Assert yourself. And the coaches should know that. Hey, we paying this guy. Let's use this guy, much, much more, man. But let me know what y'all think about that, man. On to the second half of the video.
Yo, make sure you go to Manscaped. Use code Brunson, save 20% off. Get the free shipping. Free shipping, I fall for that for y'all. They got the foot duster because some of y'all feet smell like crap in a hot night.
Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen. We got the Saints coming to Philadelphia, and this time we really just check their chin. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to have it no other way. We need to go out here and embarrass the Saints. Yeah. This the keys to victory. We're going to talk about what we should do from a standpoint of let's look at what's in front of us, though. Look at the opportunity that's in front of us. Look at it. The media changing their tune. Oh, Jalen Hurts is just what Philadelphia needs. Jalen Hurts this, Jalen Hurts that. Jalen Hurts really been balling when you look at it. Yeah, I know. They want to change their tune. The Carson Wentz apologists done went into hiding. Hurts is improving. We on the bubble. The Falcons just lost. We already had the tiebreaker against them, but let's get them out of the picture. Cam coming back for the Saints, so that's something to worry about. I'm talking about teams that's on the outside looking in, that still got a shot. And we own the tiebreaker against the 49ers own the tiebreaker against us, so we need to go out there and make sure they take some L's. We got a chance. All we got to do is handle our business. All we got to do is finish our food. Look at everybody else's schedule in the hunt and look at ours. Trevor Siemian, Daniel Jones twice, Taylor Heineke twice, Washington without Chase Young twice. Whatever's going on against the Jets and with the Jets, Whoever that guy going to be, Zach Wilson, buns. Joe Flacco, buns. Other dude, the phenom for a week and a half, buns. I'm not worried about these dudes. I ain't worried about nothing. I'm not worrying about nothing. We clicking at the right time. Let us make the playoffs. It's going to get dark for a lot of people who was talking the stuff that they was talking. But yeah, man, we got to focus on the Saints because this is a talented defense. You know, let's keep it a bean. This is a talented defense. This is a really, really good defense. Really good at stopping the run. I think they holding dudes. We talked about this on Goat Talk last night on Philly Mike channel. Make sure you check that out. They holding guys at 3.9 yards a carry. They stacked up there. They stout. They do a good job of bringing Malcolm Jenkins down to the line of scrimmage. They do. But on the other side of the ball is Trevor Siemian. I trust Jalen Hurts with his playmaking ability and his escapability and his ever so progressing arm. I trust Jalen Hurts against that stacked defense more than I trust Trevor Siemian against ours. But Jonathan Gannon got to go out there and show not an ounce of respect for Trevor Siemian. That's the first key right there in itself. Don't show an ounce of respect to Trevor Siemian. What has Trevor Siemian done for us to give him 7 yards of cushion like we did Dak Prescott, Derek Carr, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady? What has he done? I'm pretty sure I'm missing somebody else that we didn't gave it. Justin Herbert. What has he done? He ain't those dudes. I understand, Nick. I understand Gannon's philosophy and his mind state. He respects certain quarterbacks too much. He don't even want to make it a challenge to him. He's scared of being embarrassed by certain quarterbacks on a big play that he's going to let him slow poke you on the underneath game. He's just scared of it. He rather die. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. He's scared of it. He's scared of it. So he gives them guys cushion. And then when you watch the tape back, he done gave him 80% completion percentage. The first key is to send the hounds at Trevor Siemian. Send different blitzes. Trevor Siemian can throw the ball, but Trevor Siemian is a career journeyman, man. Trevor Siemian is a backup. If Trevor Siemian has a career day against Jonathan Gannon, win, lose, or draw, he got to be gone. Put some pressure on Trevor Siemian. Send some cornerback blitzes. Get creative with the way you send in pressure. You know what I mean? But pressure up the gut in his face should be enough. Send the pressure at Trevor Siemian, man. The second key to victory for, getting our first win against the New Orleans Saints would be to continue to use the jab. If you've been here with me for a while, I use that phrase a lot. And football, to me, I look at football like boxing in certain ways. We sticking the jab out there, you know what I mean, on a couple of these plays that send guys on shallow crosses. We sticking the jab. We showing the looks. We showing teams what they should be looking out for, when they playing against us right now. Then we hit them with something completely different. By us sending that shallow crossing route, we was able to throw a screen on the opposite side of the field to Boston Scott against the Denver Broncos. Plays like that are needed. They're needed when you're playing against tough defenses, aggressive defenses, misdirection, challenging their eyes. You got to do that. You got to do things like that against tough defenses. So continue to stick your jab out there. That's the second key. Continue to try to bait the defense and to see exactly what they're going to do, because that's going to set you up for your explosive plays like play action and things of that nature. The third key is a no-brainer. You got to continue to run the ball. You got to continue to run the ball. I would like you can duplicate the same game plan. I know you shouldn't do that because that's probably the tape the Saints are going to watch. Everybody that's playing the Philadelphia Eagles are going to start coming down. We the hottest running team in the NFL. They're going to stop. If you look at the last 3 weeks, you got to stop the run if you want to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. We 2-1 in the last 3. You got to stop the run, though, and make Jalen Hurts throw the ball. That's the way. That's the formula right now for beating the Eagles. You know what I mean? If you want to try. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it'll work, but if I'm another coach, that's what I'm doing. Everybody's got to do it at this point. The way we're running the ball is just so good that you got to keep doing it in order to set teams up for big plays. The run play is even a jab for the Philadelphia Eagles. So this is like, the second key merged with the third one at this point. The run play is also a form of a jab to set these guys up for a home run play. But the run play can also be a home run play because Miles Sanders is back now. Now, I will say this. People have been skeptical of me feeling a way about Jordan Howard and how he's running the ball and how Boston Scott is running the ball as well. I'm not saying bench Miles Sanders, but I'm saying those dudes are more effective. Those dudes are imposing their will. The home run play don't happen every play. That's not how football works in general. You gotta be able to impose your will at the same time when you're not having a home run play. When you ain't breaking one for 60, taking it to the house, what's happening in the meantime? Are you still gashing dudes for a nice 6, 7, 8, 9 yard carry? Are you being physical, making the defense regret tackling you? The home run play, Quest can take an end around for a home run. A quarter, you know what I mean? The home run play don't happen all the time. Are you good in between the tackles? Are you good when you got to be physical? You know what I'm saying? So, Miles brings the home run dynamic, but I would like to see us, and this is the last key, I would like to see us use all of the running backs tomorrow. I would like to see a role for every running back on the roster tomorrow. You know what I mean? You got to find some way. Like, this is what coaches get paid to do, because all 4 of these running backs deserve a roster spot. You got to find some way to utilize the talent that you got. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got to go out there and get Kenneth Gainwell some reps somewhere that best suits the winning formula. You got to do the same for Boston, Miles, and you got to do the same for Jordan Howard. I don't know how you're going to do it, because you damn sure been finding a way to keep Jalen Reagor on the field. So you shouldn't have a hard time finding a way to keep 4 guys that are 19,556 million times more productive. You know what I mean? So that's just all I got to say about that, man. Those are the keys to victory, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Got a couple collabs coming up. I might live stream the game. You know what I mean? I want to watch this one with y'all for real. This going to be a movie, man.